Hey everybody, how are you doing? I am Yan. Thank you for being here. Don't mind the background. I am just moving a few things here and there, so slightly renovating, but that will not affect the song we'll listen to today. In fact, we are listening to a new group, another debut group. Woo! Congrats! And the group's name is called Just Be. So maybe it's playing with the words like just be yourself, or does be actually stand for something? I'm not sure, but I'm super excited to open up and get to know more about different groups. Super exciting, especially during this time of year. The name of the song is called Damage. Ouch. Is it because they came and damaged us? Not in like a physical harmful way, but like they left a mark so we remember, yeah, that's Just Be right there. So I don't know, but if you know anything about this group, please comment below, as I have not heard of them before and need your guidance. So let's get started right now. Alright, Just Be Damage, produced by Bang Young Guk? That name sounds very familiar. Young Guk. Is it from BAP? Is it? Oh, I love BAP. Unfortunately, lots of things happened to that group, but I remember learning quite a few songs, and during that era, man, their songs were hard but awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like we're in a gym some sort, like the back, I guess the dressing room. I see 006. Maybe that's their special number. Other than that, I don't see anything else. So let's just get to it. I see a surveillance camera. Are we going to hop onto there in a bit? Let's find out. So Just Be's Damage.
차가워진 패닉 심장은 말해 I can breathe, I ain't got nobody 쓰러지지 않고 일어날 때 Burn it, burn it, show me what you got 점점 미쳐 돌아가 숨이 끝까지 차오는 시간 빛이 사라져가고 있다는 걸 알아 더 크게 소리쳐 독처럼 번져가는 어둠 속 세상에 나를 던져 일어나, you can bring me down 그 고통 속에 눈을 떠 따라와 let's get away 빠져나와 그 손을 잡아 You should never give up 악몽 같은 이 damage 악마 같은 damage 절대로 물러서지 마 악몽 같은 damage 깊은 panic 더 이상 머무르지 않길 They shoot me down, they shoot me down 무너지지 않아 틀에 박힌 생각은 멈추질 않아 네 머릿속에 편견을 부셔낼 거야 대체 뭐가 문제야 모두가 전부 다 외치는 거야 그 누구도 너를 대신할 수 없어 더 크게 소리쳐 독처럼 번져가는 어둠 속 세상에 나를 던져 함께를 뛰어넘어 준비됐어 일어나 You can bring me down 그 고통 속에 눈을 떠 따라와 let's get away 빠져나와 내 손을 잡아 You should never give up 악몽 같은 이 damage 악마 같은 damage 절대로 물러서지 마 악몽 같은 damage 깊은 panic 더 이상 머무르지 않길 악몽 같은 damage 어떻게 말해 내게 와 tell me why 악몽 같은 damage 깊은 panic 더 이상 머무르지 않길 더 소리쳐 짙은 어둠 속 yeah
left me hanging here. What? I thought they were going to sing a little bit more, but it just went bloop. And we are literally on a cliffhanger right here, hanging. But there were lots of things to look at and to enjoy. Congratulations, Just B, for debuting. I will need your help. I will have my own interpretation, but if you share your thoughts or if you have heard from their interviews or their interpretations, maybe it'll make more sense, or maybe I will get some things correct, but who knows? Let's talk about this from the beginning. First off, I just realized, yes, we did use the surveillance camera for just a tad bit, but I did not expect them to be in like a room, kind of like prison, jail, or even like an asylum, so to speak, where everything or every camera is monitoring them for safety, you know, so to speak. But we see them all wearing white outfits, and there were 4 different colors that I noticed. There was the white outfit, then they had the black with some gold patterns on it, red and blue. And so I think based on those colors, there's definitely some symbolism for their personalities, their point of views as well. And so we see a few members. I believe there are a total of 6 members in this group, but we see each member kind of looking at themselves. They were in a very closed room, almost like prison or jail, and they only have a bed and like a little sink so they can brush their teeth. Maybe the wrist bracelet thing that they wore is not only to monitor like their health, right, like BP and all that, but I think it's also making sure that they are at the right spot at the right time and doing the right thing. What I mean by the right thing is there's this boss or someone bigger and more superior than them are watching them, making sure they're doing the things that the boss wants them to do, which is a little ironic because the door, when it opened, it said boss, right? But are they the boss? It looks like they're being more controlled, at least for the time being. The other outfit we saw was a football outfit. And to clarify, in America, we have American football, but there's also football as in soccer. So in this case, we're talking about American football, but I will always refer to football just because I grew up with football and not football, soccer. Anyways, I thought, oh, okay, maybe they're like a team of football players and they're training and doing their best, right? And so a lot of things have to be strict and direct and more routine-like. However, I think there's a little bit more to it than just getting ready for a game. But they all seem kind of not dozed off. It looks like they're blank, like emotionless, which can portray that, you know, they're being controlled or kind of like robots in some ways, wearing white, doing the same thing, and with the surveillance camera, right, monitoring, making sure they're doing what they were told to do. Then they are wearing this black outfit, which seems to be a totally different personality, totally different characteristic that comes out of them. So my guess is like that when they wear the black outfit, it kind of means like their actual selves, not the white selves when they were, you know, contained and controlled. Except, let's pause right here. This choreography here is pretty intense, with one member leaning all the way back and with the other members kind of like using their arms to, you know, emphasize this action or this dance. I thought it was really cool. It's also nice to get to see every member very up close. I think there are only 6 members, like I said. And yeah, like he looks nice. Everyone else looks great too. And so let me count 2, 4, oh, sorry, 5 members? I will have to count one more time, but it looks like there are 5 members in Just B. And so they can do a few cool choreographies too, just like what we saw with that person leaning back, but also with the arms and he walking through. So they definitely portrayed power in this whole choreography as well. And this just gave me slight goosebumps, building that stamina, that core, looking really slick and cool, but it's deep down, I feel like it's like, oh, I can't last any longer. But I'm sure they worked out, they're fit so they can do it. But for me, just watching it, super cool, but it's also like, hang in there. Anyways, we do see different parts of them playing football, right? And training, I guess, if you will. They have a very magical football, like it lights up, which is super cool. And they're just playing against themselves, which is interesting as well. So a lot of like self against truth, I guess, being contained versus freedom. It definitely had those themes going on. And we see them working out at the gym, right? Everyone is supposed to work out and do certain things, but then a member or two are thinking like, is this all? Like, is this all we do every day? Is this our life? Like, is there more to it? And so there was that pill that if I can grab it, maybe not. But there was this blue pill, which I thought represented like them when they wore football gear. And then there was the red pill when they wore the red suits and all that. So it might portray like the sports. And then red can represent something else, which I'm not sure what, nor do I really understand what the blue pill stands for. But there's just a lot of personalities, different styles going on depending on their outfit. We see them, or at least we see one member taking the red pill. What does that mean? I don't know, but their faces are still very still, emotionless, kind of just gazing off into the distance. But we also see them as a whole team in the end, even though they were lined up to do what they need to do, kind of like robots. They did like drop the blue pill. Why not the red pill? Maybe they ate the red pill. Maybe the red pill is something good, but the blue pill is not. I don't know. If you know anything about the colors and the pills, let me know. But it has a feeling of being controlled when there's more to it in life, so to speak. We see them in the red suits as well, and then they got soaked in a bit. But again, I'm not sure what those colors mean, except it appeared a lot, and it was fairly obvious in my opinion that these colors do have some meaning to it in this MV. So if you have thoughts, please let me know. And then they are wet. Of course, they look cool and wet too, but there was also like thunder going on in the background. And I guess we don't know where they're at. It feels like it's like at a back of the stadium where they're training. It kind of looked like prison. It kind of looked like an asylum where there's nothing but just themselves, or it's a factory kind of a feel. So I don't really know where they're at in terms of like the outer setting of this MV, but they all dropped the pill and then they decided to dance some more, which is great. I don't mind. As for vocals and rapping, we were able to figure out who sings more and who raps more, and I will need to pay a little more attention to their vocals and their rapping, as I was very absorbed into this MV and trying to understand what's going on. Maybe the lyrics will help too, but it seems like they're starting to rebel. They took off those like headphone things, they got rid of the bracelets, and they decided to destroy that room, and they wanted to run away and escape. And the last scene is we see them, coming out and able to escape, I guess, even though the gate says stop. But it's the other way around, right? I don't know. They are running away from here. This gate is a little confusing. We were not in this abandoned like city, but they're running away from the abandoned like city. And it says to stop. Shouldn't it be the other way that's to stop, or both ways? I don't know. But we do see that at the end, they are able to get out of the place. He's kind of scared, but we know that wherever they're contained, there is a city outside, and it's looking pretty dark. So not sure if you want to stay in there or go out there, but tell me what you think, as there's just a lot of things to think about, and even the song itself, it just drops. So it's like, oh, a to be continued thing, but we can't hold on for too long. I want to know what happens next, and if they go out, what is that world like, or will they be able to adjust and adapt to a new environment as well, since it seems like they've been trapped in this place for a good amount of time. They were once, so-called white and pure in this boss's perspective, but now they're out into the world or wherever they're at. What does it mean? So, and damage too. Does it mean that they were damaged when they were in this room, when they were like more like robots, or it's a sign that, they will experience pain and damage when they go out? So very curious. I am very curious to see what will happen next. But please share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and link more and we can talk more about it as well. So yeah, continue to support Just to Be, enjoy Damage a few more times, and I'm guessing there's an album with it too, right? It's not just a song, so I will hop on over and see what other songs they have for us. Thank you for watching, and I will see you another time.